I really like what Tony James has been, bringing to the table. He's working real hard on kickoff return and getting some good touches in the backfield. So I think he's doing a good job.
And in terms of the quarterback battle, from your perspective, is there anyone that has a leg up, or anything you can say about that?
I think both quarterbacks are doing a good job. Dakota's doing a real good job of commanding the offense and really taking control. Travis making some good plays, big plays, and so it's going to be really telling when we get that first scrimmage, kind of going live and really see what both guys can do.
I mean, you and Tyrell are the veterans on the offensive line. Do you feel a little bit of pressure on yourself to take a little bit more of a leadership role than you had perhaps last year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just kind of coming into this year, the approach had to be a little bit different. Kind of taking control of that offensive line and making sure that they're doing the right thing, and then from there, kind of getting the whole team together. Offensive linemen, we're kind of known as really the most unselfish people on the team, and so guys on other positions really know that we want what's best for the team, because we're unselfish guys. So that kind of has a meaning behind it, and so a lot of other positions have been responding well. So.
Coach Graywood said that you've been working out at a lot of different positions. How difficult is that to learn the different positions amongst the offensive line?
It's my 4th year, so offense really, I kind of have it down. Really kind of smart kid, and I can learn that stuff. So kind of just playing right tackle and also, getting some center reps in case, depth issues there. And it really helps me kind of refine my thinking at each position, which will help the team.
How do the positions differ? What are some of the differences, the unique challenges at each spot?
Playing center or guard, you got a lot of interior guys, whether that's guys who are 6'2", 300 pounds, and then slide out to tackle, and you're dealing with guys, more lengthy, speed type guys. So your pass sets are changing, the way you approach them in the run game, and so you kind of, each guy you're going against, you kind of really have to know your opponent and what you can do against them.
How's the chemistry on the line with 2 to 3 freshmen that could be coming in for starting jobs?
It's going really good, actually. I'm pretty surprised. We've been having some good practices together. Yesterday, the offensive line, we had a great practice, and today we had another good practice, but we got some stuff we need to improve on. So I'm really excited about the growth there.
What is a good practice? When you guys are just clearly on the same page, or what entails a good practice for a line?
Really, just we're all on the same page. No bad snaps. We're getting downfield. We're getting on linebackers, sticking on them, and creating some holes for those great playmakers we have.
Anybody that stands out so far?
Offensive line, or
yeah, on the line.
I really like what Hans is doing. A lot of media has been talking about him, a lot of hype, but I really think he's been backing that up and really having a good camp so far.
Did you do anything different with your offseason? Coach looking the same. You had maybe the best offseason of any offensive lineman I've seen since he's been there.
So it was really tough at first. During the winter, I had 2 surgeries, so I was kind of out doing that whole lifting conditioning part, and I had another injury in spring ball, and so I was just kind of really trying hard to recover from that. And then this summer, I did a lot of hot yoga, and so actually that helped me out a ton immensely, just really getting my flexibility and kind of being able to work my hips and my lower back, and so I think that's made a huge difference for me.
How much of Razu and Johnstone and Jake kind of rubbed off on you in terms of being a leader?
A ton. Hronis, he's that guy that I'll lead by example, do the right thing, and then Johnstone really was that vocal guy, so I can kind of take bits and pieces from each guy and kind of apply them to my own situations.
Have you had a chance to talk to Hronis since his injury?
I have not. I was really sad about it, him and Ifo, so I have to get in contact with him, but I've been keeping in touch with Fisher and Johnstone, and so they've had liking camp so far, and it's been good.
How much pride do you guys take in the rushing attack? Not just, Royce, but it's gone on for over a decade now, leading the Pac-10 and all that stuff.
You see, that's something that really I take a lot of pride in, and which kind of, in the retrospect, kind of irks me about, guys really not respecting the Oregon offensive line and, saying that we don't really excel well the NFL and coming like that, and really just kind of, baffles me, like, how are we going to lead the Pac-12 and rushing for 12 straight years, but, not have a great offensive line. So I feel like in that aspect, we really don't get that much respect, which kind of bugs me. So I hopefully this year, people start taking notice that, the rushing attack starts from the offensive line and carries through Royce and those other great backs we have.
I'm sure you guys respect and appreciate Christian McCaffrey and everything, but how important is it for you guys to beat the Pac-10 in rushing again?
I mean,
Like you did last year.
it's gonna be a battle, but I mean, hopefully, the guys we have, between Kanai, Taj, and Tony, can take maybe a few less carries off Royce. Really keep him more fresher and healthier, and that can ultimately help us, win another rushing backfield.
Thanks, Aaron.
Appreciate it.